Hello everyone, this is Kyrex welcoming you back to another episode of the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta 2017 Charity Run. As always, links in the description will direct you to the 4-Job Fiesta website where you can donate to Child Play charities. If you do so, please leave a comment down below telling me that you donated. Also in the description, you'll find a link to my friend Eisen's channel. He is doing a run this year that I do not believe is being recorded, but nonetheless, go over there and show his channel some love. We're going up top, we're going to whoop that ass, swipe some goodies. If there are some Reflect Knights, expect me to grind out 4 Reflect Rings. Because I think I can buy them later, but I think it's kind of expensive to do so. Yup, there they are. And it's really extremely important that I have Reflect Rings. I mean, it is the most important thing in the world. Because there are parts of this game that are nigh insurmountable without them. And I can, in fact, if I'm willing to fast forward a lot, I can, in fact, make it up Fork Tower just on the back of my Reflect Rings. So that's the thing. Well, that was regrettable. Let's go right back and fix that right now. Because fuck using items when I have an inn. So yeah, Reflect Knights. I can probably get up and out of this tower in a relatively short amount of time, but I really need those Reflect Rings, so I'm going to mug as much as I have to. I remember this being a very problematic point of last year's run, because it took me forever to get the right drop off of them. Oh god, wait, are they drops? Oh fuck, I think they're drops. That is so much worse if they're drops. I'm gonna save right here. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Reflect Rings are actually drops and not steals. Which would explain so much. Still, Warhammers are sellable, so let's sell them when I get out of here, of course. Magnet, for those who don't know, fucks with my row. Like, for example, if the Magnetite had used that on Ferris, she'd be in the front row right now. I think sometimes it can also push them into the back row, but that's not what happened here. And the problem with using it on a Berserker is I'm stuck wherever it puts me. You know? And that's the end of that fight. I do have to admit, though, I would not mind a Monk Berserker. You know what I mean? Oh, Red Dragon. Hi, Red Dragon. I'm gonna fuck you up, buddy. Pretty sure I know what you're weak to. Find out if I'm right. That hurt a lot. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that's much higher than what the Killer Bow would hit for. So, while I'm not wanting it to be so, this is probably going to be a grinding video, an on-screen grinding video. Oh, high potion. Okay, cool. You can kill him now. Kill him now, no regrets. But yeah, this will be an on-screen grinding video for as long as it is, or until I get 4 Reflect Rings, which could happen quickly for all I know. Oh, Blood Sword. I don't think any of us are physically capable of holding that, though. Yup, only Knights. That's gonna suck. Oh well, more stuff for the grinder, as it were. That stuff goes in the pile of shit we can't use, so sell it. Gonna go back, because it took a little bit of damage there, a little more than I'm comfortable with. We are gonna run, because this guy is not worth the AP, the money, the XP, or the items that would be required just to deal with these guys. Could have used a tent, don't wanna use a freebie. Alright, give me some Reflect Rings. I need them. I need them to progress. If I get the 4 Reflect Rings, I will do the boss in this level, even if it means I gotta attack another 10 minutes on. So if you're seeing this and it's a 40-minute video, realize that means that I got the reflect rings I needed here and don't have to do it off screen. If I do not get the rings I'm looking for, I will get them off screen. So. This is a fantastic spot to grind, because the enemies are a little on the rough side, but not so much that they can just jack me up if I have a bad round. Especially since I don't use magic of any sort, so the Reflect Knights have nothing to throw at me. And I have an inn right here, so I'm not wasting items in any capacity. Plus, it's a save point, so every time I come back from the inn, I just go up here, hit the save point, and all of my progress is protected. I mean, that's a win-win right there. Another one of these boys. Oh shit, hi! That's a not insubstantial amount of damage. Would have done significantly more if you hit the front row. But yeah, 4 reflect rings. The situations in which I will use them are going to be extremely rare. I don't remember equipping them a lot. I remember preferring things like my Elven Mantle and my Haste Shoes and shit like that in almost every situation. That does not, however, change the fact that even if I just need it for one moment, just one, to me that justifies the expense. I mean, I needed the Angel Rings for one fucking fight. One fight! And you saw what I was willing to go through to get them. No, that wasn't inconsequential or anything like that. I put some work in to get those. And it was very much worth it. Yep, see? Front row. Little magnetites are so cute. But, yeah, I mean, even if it's just the one fight in the whole game where I need them, I'm gonna have those rings because I don't have any defense against that shit. I can't summon Carbuncle, I can't cast Wall. I can't... This isn't Final Fantasy VI, I can't fucking Runic them away. I've got to either tank it or bounce it back. Useful. Oh, so good. It doesn't trip nearly often enough, but it's so good when it does. Just wanted to check. Plus I'm just kind of adding up steps. Nope, not worth it. Not at all worth it. Nope. So, like I said, we're gonna see what I can do with this. Make what I can of it. With any luck, and I do mean luck, this will just be a case of, you know, battling for a little bit, and there it is. Oh, hi. Hi, Mind Flayer. I don't think I'm going to get him in the video. I think I'm going to have to spend the next hour and a half up here fucking killing Reflect Knights. Rest assured, I don't necessarily... After the grinding videos I've done in the past to get Mug and Rapid Shot and the money for the Angel Rings and the money for the Coral Rings, I'm not too keen on grinding out any more than I physically have to. I mean, it's a case of the instant I get Reflect Ring number 4, I'll run back to the end, run back to the save point, and then say, hey, we're back. I just got the last Reflect Ring. You know, if that happens to put Gallop closer to his next skill, then so be it. And it will. But there goes Jitterbug! Boom, boom. Kind of reminds me, I have, every now and then, I'll just turn a song into a ringtone, or very rarely an alarm on my phone. The song Wake Me Up Before You Go Go is now my wake-up alarm. I've been meaning to do it for about a month and a half. My phone can be very temperamental when it comes to transferring shit to and from my computer. Something to do with how it links up via the USB port. And it took me like 3 tries to even get it to recognize the computer. It was one of those flick-on, flick-off things. Like, oh, I'm connected, I'm not connected, no. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no thing. But I got it in there. It's cool. And now whenever I have an alarm that is designed to make me wake up, I get the sweet sounds of wham! Telling me to wake up. And I love it. Fun fact, that was probably one of my favorite songs growing up. I used to be a kid who was not into music at all, although my mother claims that when I was a toddler living in Germany, I used to listen to MTV all the time, which I guess I could believe. But I don't think they had it there. I think what happened is either my mother or my grandmother taped MTV and we took the tapes. Oh, that's a good chunk of change right there. But the very first song I remember liking is, in fact, I think the very first song I remember liking is Let's Hear It for the Boy. And Wake Me Up Before You Go Go was pretty high on my list. It was probably the 4th or 5th song. Oh, speaking of ringtones, gonna mute this. There we go. Sorry about that. That was the library calling, saying, hey, one of your other held items came in. We've got a book for you. Because I don't think I have any other DVDs on reserve right now. Fun fact, I've kind of been revisiting my childhood. When I was a kid, one of the very first, one of the only books I ever remember checking out from the library, and I've always been a library kid. I would go to the school library all the time. I don't remember what it was I was reading, but I read in the middle school library a lot. And the one time I ever... Well, I'm sorry, there were 3 times, or 4 times. The one time I ever skipped class, or the first time I ever skipped class, was in high school when I was late to gym, and gym had a wing to it, and they locked the door to that wing, so I physically couldn't get into my class. I spent that null time at the library, just hanging out. And I don't think anyone questioned why I was there, which kind of says something about school security. But, if they did, I probably told them honestly, hey, they locked me out of the wing. I couldn't get into my class. There was nothing I could do. I mean, short of finding some kind of security person, there really wasn't anything I could do, because I could literally bang on that door until the bell rang and no one would hear me, because they weren't behind that door. Behind that door led to the gym, which had its own doors further down the hall. No one would have heard me, because there were no classrooms, it was just the gym. And I was too far from the gym itself for them to hear me. But there was a book series. There was several books, and most of them followed the same thing. It was like, insects do the strangest things, fish do the strangest things, reptiles do the strangest things, etc. And there were a couple variations like plants do amazing things, shit like that. And I used to read those, and that's where a lot of my knowledge of just critters came from early on. And my library, probably yours too, let's be honest, had a thing where I could just go online and reserve books from other libraries in Florida. I think specifically in Pinellas County, but I think I've gotten stuff as far up as Tarpon Springs, and I'm pretty sure that's a different county. But I can, I'm like, do they have these books? And they did. And I'm not gonna mince words, these things are for like a fucking kindergarten reading level, 1st grade at the most, you know. But I checked them out because nostalgia. Every now and then you kind of want to go back and take a look at something, you know. And we're not talking like Dr. Seuss levels of talking to children here. And believe it or not, I did relearn a couple things that I had forgotten. Like, I didn't remember that walking sticks apparently just let their eggs drop. And during spawning season, for lack of a better term, it could sound like rain, you know. And there was something about sharks? Oh, mud skippers. I forgot mud skippers are capable of climbing trees. That's a thing I relearned. And it's probably one of those books, because I checked out, or at least reserved a bunch of them. No? Generally, to me, it's always worthwhile to try and learn something. Right, I know these little pig fuckers have reflect rings. I just don't remember how I'm supposed to get them. Let me look. Dragging out the old strat guide. Give me just a minute here, almost done. Reflect Knight. Yeah, it's a drop. God damn it, it's a drop. It doesn't matter how many things I steal from him, it's a drop. That being said, Warhammers are a fairly recent item to the list, so they're probably worth a decent chunk of money. And money, while not being a huge problem for me right now, like I've got a respectable amount, when I get back to the third world, I'm going to need about 200 grand for my fire rings, and I'm going to need a truly unspeakable amount when it comes time to go to fight Neo X-Death. Because his granddaughter is going to be putting in some fucking work at that point. Come on, guys, what's it take for a single ring? And then 3 more. I'm gonna take a look at something real quick here. I want to see how many floors this is, so I can keep making progress without accidentally tripping the boss fight. Give me just a moment here. Our walls, Fork Tower, Sealed Castle, Elder Tree. That's X-Death Castle. It's the fucking X-Death Forest. Ah, here we go. Shelter. Okay, so there's another save point at the top of the tower according to this, so I just basically keep adventuring until I hit that save point, and then I just kind of let tents take over from there on. There is, from the looks of things, one more chest, because I know I found the blood sword, think I found the money, and I think there's just one other thing besides. So, yeah, there's 2 chests there. I'm pretty sure I grabbed one on the way up. There's an item that in the PlayStation version is referred to as a hair ornament. I don't know what it would be here. I may have grabbed that? Yeah, I grabbed something. I don't think it was the hair ornament. Was it? Was it? Maybe it was the green... No, I stole the green beret, but so maybe it was the green beret. No, it wasn't bad. But there should be one more potion in this tower. One more treasure chest in this tower. Potion. Really, Kyrix? That much of a simpleton that just because you see it on the screen, that's what you say? Apparently so. No offense to a simpleton, I don't mean to associate you with me. I don't mean to insult you like that. Remember, just because I got a YouTube channel doesn't mean I'm special. It literally just takes a Gmail account to get one. God damn, I need that tent now. I'm kind of inclined not to fuck with these anymore. Alright. Bam. Now let's just go in here. Should be a treasure chest and hopefully a save point soon. Nope, 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 not fucking with this. That is too much ouch in one room. If there was a Reflect Knight, then maybe, but there is not. Ah, there's that. Alright. Alright, Reyna's a little dipped on health, but I don't care. And honestly, if she gets a good rando roll, she could just jitterbug that shit away. Okay. So straight up looks to be the end game there. What's over here? Reflect Knight? No. But here's a new enemy that we haven't run into yet, the Ziggurat Gigas. So let's kill him and move on with our lives. Because that's what we do. Apparently one of those instant death, and that's why she whiffed on us. Oh, Red Dragon! Called it! Only reason I called it is because the book specifically said some treasure chests contain red dragons. And I already found one, so that meant there was at least one more. Yeah, I got no problem with red dragons. I stole my high potion. I'm good to go. We got this. Sword Dance! Jitterbug. And when I said about her jitterbugging her health back up, there you have it. Oh yeah, I probably should have changed to the Frostbow. Don't really care, I guess. I'll care in a minute. I'm about to say, I'll care in a minute when he fucking blazes me or some shit. Like Gold Hairpin. Which I do not believe does in this game what it used to do, which is... Oh, it does! Too bad, that's worthless to me. Utterly worthless to me. I have no MP to spend, or at least I have nothing to spend it on. So that's another thing for the fucking pawn shop. Well, I'm gonna be at this a while. These Reflect Knights do not want to come out. I wonder if they're only on certain floors. So that's possible. Let's backtrack down just to be sure. So yeah, I don't feel too bad about this being grindy because progress was made. I made it all the way to the top. Yay, potion. I made it all the way to the top. I made it to the last save point, which means that when I end this video, when I get those reflect rings, I just have to go back to that save point and we're good to go. But a lot more could have been done. I could have beaten this, is what I'm getting at, but I chose reflect rings. I chose the easy route of getting them early and for free, rather than just fucking with stuff. Oh, okay. So yeah, instant death does work with rapid shot, and the killer bow does that. That's good to know. Alright, how about some Reflect Knights, please? Might just pop Moana in between, because that's the DVD, by the way, that I checked out with Moana. Love me some Moana. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just... When this video turns off, I'll probably just pop Moana in the PlayStation 4, watch that while I'm grinding out wall rings, you know? Just kind of how I do. And I'll probably just stick Flea on Bart so I don't have to fuck with anything on the way up once I'm done with my Reflect Knights. That way I literally won't have extra shit. It's just, hey, let me just mash Flea. Which, honestly, is what I'm dealing with the pets. Oh no, Flea! Mash it. Okay, now the little fuckers are completely MIA, and I don't like it. Yes, rest her bed, please. I'm not looking forward to finishing this place, because Atamos is a pain-in-the-ass boss. I'm basically going to have to leave someone alive and someone dead. The dead person is almost certainly going to be Bart's, because everyone else does so much more damage than Bart's. I mean, not that Bart's is bad, but once I steal whatever Atamos has, if he has anything at all, we're looking at Rapid Shot, which is a double damage attack. We're looking at Gallof's little slap thing, which, due to his weapon, occasionally fires wind blades. And we're looking at Reyna with her dancing dagger that will occasionally do infinite amounts of damage. I mean, Bart's really is kind of the weak link in that chain, and I don't want to suffer for it. On the plus side, now that I know that it is in fact a drop, I can kill the knight instead of stealing from him. I'm still going to try because Warhammers are, as I said, worth money. And money has never mattered more in one of these runs for me than it does right now because of who's in my party. Because of what is in my party, actually. Because of Gallof being a samurai, money matters in a big way now. Wish there was like a Thieves Hood that I could get that would either pump my thief rate up even higher or just give me rare items guaranteed. I mean, really, I could go either way. Yeah, nope, nothing to steal at all, huh? Okay. That's fine, waste my time. With any luck, and it would take quite a lucky roll, I will get 2 wall rings from this. I will not, but I can dream. Kinda wish I was getting these kind of drops off of, well, actually I was, but I mean, getting this many... Oh, that was an instant death. Getting this many goodies off the fucking sickle dudes. Like, hey, they can get more of those silver bows. I wonder how much these really do sell for, though. Probably a lot. Nope, not fucking with either of them. They're not Reflect Knights. I'm just fighting Reflect Knights now. Exclusively. There we go. I mean, I'll fight other stuff if it's with a Reflect Knight, but if you're not, then I don't care. So yeah, it looks like Barris managed to trip Enkidu with an instant death shot. Which doesn't really say much for Enkidu, that he's a boss vulnerable to instant death. Of course, it doesn't say anything for X deaths, but that it's vulnerable to petrification and instant death. You know? Because I remember that lamp doing a number literally on his ass. But I do have to remind myself which part does the really devastating shit to me. She's not sword dancing nearly enough, but so far it's not a... what's the word? A detriment to me, but it could be in the very near future. So, going up top some more. Oh, there's one. Okay. How rare is this fucking drop? It's like getting the death sickles all over again. Oh, it's old and paralysis. Or rather, sleep. That's okay, though. I don't care. I don't need to steal. The Magnetite doesn't have anything. I don't know what the Traveler has. Wish I had some Mega Elixirs, that would be nice. I'm pretty sure they're in this game. I just need to figure out where. And if I could steal them, that's even better, you know? Honestly, at this rate, I think he might be maxed out by the time I get this stupid thing that I'm looking for. At this rate, I'm lucky to get one, much less all the ones I need. Alright, this is probably going to be the last fight of the video. Sorry about that. There's going to be off-screen grinding, but for a purpose this time. I'm not getting money, I'm not getting XP, I'm not getting job points. I'm looking for specific items. And I know where to find them. It's just, they're not happening. That being said, when it comes time to fight Atamos, I'm going to do something a little unusual for my runs, or at least for this run. I'm just going to give everyone optimum equipment so they can hit as hard as possible. Because I don't recall him making any kind of physical attacks, so my Elven Mantles aren't going to do shit. And Reflect Rings won't help either because Comet is a non-elemental, non-reflectable move. Believe me, if you could, I would. Alright. I will see you all next time. Wish me luck. Bye-bye.